Both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Highland in at the 1. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with MP. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. And he comes up with the deuce.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Edwards, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that one's good. MP.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And there it is for him.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Highland passes to McDaniels. Randall against MP. Randall, no good, shot missing. Good defense by MP. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by MP. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Levine against Edwards. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Levine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 7.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
MP outside. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Westbrook.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's Randall with the drive. And the rejection by MP. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now, MP. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. McDaniels outside. Here's Gobert. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Pass to Monk. Gobert against MP. DeRozan in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. That one goes in.
A well-practiced shooter. Levine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Levine. Randle outside. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Kings leading now by 4. Back to DeRozan. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Randle outside. Back to Highland. They need this one. But Trey. Randle no good.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the dunk by MP.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Hunter's checked in for Sacramento. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
And Reed throws it down.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Monk with the bounce pass. Pass to DeRozan. Monk outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team. Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here is Anderson. Sacramento making their last shot. Here's Dosunmu. And the rejection by MP. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And some changes here for the Kings. Achua comes in for Sabonis. And Zach LaVine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Sacramento leading by 9. Right wing. Now, here's Achua. He's defended by Randle. Shots good by Achua.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Randall surveying the D. And then Randall slams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if Timberwolves. Big good substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Bones Hyland subbed in for Mike Conley. So on the floor for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Gobert, and it's Hyland in at the point guard position. Reid, no good with the triple.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Pass to Clifford. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Kings lead.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target with his three.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Yep, it counts. MP's got 14.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
No good with the layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Edwards against Levine. Edwards at the rim.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Sacramento Kings.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves, trailing by 10. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with MP. And it's Westbrook in at the point, so that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Buries the long-range jumper.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Highland. Back to Randall. From past the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outside DeRozan. For 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Randall left side. Launches a 3.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Here's Highland. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
In the corner, it's MP. Launches it, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Sacramento. Randall passes to McDaniels. Here's Highland. He's covered by Westbrook. Down low. Here's Randall. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside, Levine. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
And Zach Levine, never bashful, answers right back.
Outside, Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randall outside. Randall can't get that one to fall. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
In the corner, it's Levine. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. MP, high post. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by MP. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Edwards, a screen on Sabonis. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break flow.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the real star, Stan, of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for McDaniels. Island finds Randall. Will it go? And the rejection by MP. Here's Sabonis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Edwards, good.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Right side, Sabonis. Pass to Levine. MP sets the screen for Levine. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Highland, still without a basket.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Levine kicks to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 16. Dosunmu finds Highland. And here is Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. DeRozan against Edwards. Left side, DeRozan can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Randall. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And MP gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Dosunmu. Edwards looking it over. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Edwards. Nice D from DeRozan. MP has been leading the charge for Sacramento. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the... He's checked in for Minnesota. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, front court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dosunmu. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Achiuwa finds Monk. Back to Achiuwa. Pass to Monk. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Clock at 4. And Malik Monk hits the 3. Monk's got 6 here in this quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
For 3, Edwards. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Monk. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Dosunmu. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 30 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Pass to Hunter. Here's MP. On the wing, Monk. Defended by DiVincenzo. Sacramento moving it around. Clifford. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Reed with a screen on Hunter. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
That's tipped. Now here's DiVincenzo. From downtown, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, this is what you get in a shooter's league. Hunter was fully prepared to hit them right back.
Edwards inside, working on Hunter. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Hunter. And here is Achiuwa. Back to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. 1 for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
To the inside, here's Reed, and that one is good.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Pass to Achua. And here is MP, guarded by Reed. Here's Clifford. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Achua. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. DiVincenzo with it. So it's the King.